Hey everyone, it's Paulina. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! This is officially the first video that's going up on this channel for the year, and I'm really excited. I know everyone says this, but this year feels different, and I'm gonna make the best of it. So for today's video, I'm just gonna be talking to you about my 2023 goals, the past goals that I tried to achieve, and now I'm taking them more seriously, so I'm really excited. Let's get started. I think part of the reason why I didn't achieve some of my past goals is because I genuinely didn't want to do them, because I was either lazy or it wasn't interesting to me. So this year I made goals that I actually think I'm gonna enjoy doing. These look so funny. But I think for last year I did put in like, I'm gonna consistently work out, and that's just something that I'm not interested in anymore. So instead I changed it to wanting to do yoga. That has always been in the back of my head, but I never did it because I'm just lazy. And this year I want to try to get into it, and I feel like I'm really gonna like it. And not like I didn't like working out, but it's just time consuming, and I know a lot of things are like time consuming and I need to work around that. Just in general, I took long breaks every single time for some reason. I feel like with yoga, but gotta be quick with it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's one of my main goals in 2023. I don't know, I feel like I just need that peace in my life. And another thing that I'm trying to achieve that's like active is learning how to roller skate. The thing that set my mind into this, my sisters, my boyfriend, and then one of my sister's friend went to the roller skating rink the other day, and we went on a night that's like adult only, so like 18 plus. But when we got there, never again. It literally felt like it was professional night. Everyone was like dancing, going by the rhythm, doing tricks, jumping up and down. Anything you can think of, they were doing. And we were just like intimidated. We were like, we came at the wrong time. Everyone was vibing and we were just there like trying not to fall, and everyone was zooming, spinning, and going around in circles. So I really want to learn, because it was fun when we went. Like, it wasn't a problem or anything, and I know we had a lot of fun, but I do want to learn like how to do all those tricks. Obviously I'm not going to learn in 1 year, but I want to get good at least like not falling, you know? And we never learned as kids, so this is just a new hobby that I'm trying to get into. I'm honestly dedicated because it was just fun to me. Now, another goal that I always have every single year and I never achieve it, that I am gonna do this time, hopefully, cross my fingers. This is probably the most unrealistic one, I'm not joking, is eating healthier. You don't know how bad I eat, and it's getting to the point where I'm just tired of how my body feels, but I never change my habit. I am literally a chip lover. I could just eat anything spicy and like sit down and not do anything all day and just eat snacks, like bad salty or sweet snacks. And it's just become a really bad habit, because sometimes I'm not even hungry, but I just need to eat something while I'm watching something, you know what I mean? I'm not cutting it out completely, but I'm just cutting back and probably getting like some healthier snacks, as well as not eating as much fast food and stuff, which I didn't have a problem last year, but I don't want to get back into that habit of constantly buying fast food. I look a little funny right now, but I already made a vision board. Here it is. So I'm just thinking of these at the top of my head on what I put on there. And another thing I'm trying to achieve is saving my money. I've been having trouble saving my money lately, and that's literally just my goal. I'm probably gonna sell some things or just figure something out, but I honestly am just trying to get my money up. That's it. And on top of trying to save, I am trying to travel more. And it doesn't even have to be like in a foreign country or like somewhere far, but I want to experience new places, and especially going out with like my boyfriend more and just experiencing things together. So as much as I'm trying to save, I am wanting to go somewhere new and hopefully travel to max 5 places this year. I think that's not that like bad. It's not unrealistic or anything. And it doesn't even have to be somewhere like super expensive, and I don't have to waste my money like too much. Even if it's just to experience one thing, I want to go somewhere new. So hopefully in spring break and in the summer, I just try new things. That's kind of my goal, like traveling and trying new things and just like going out more. So that leads me to my next goal, not just going out, but also making new friends. I feel like I've gotten more social as I've grown, and I really like that, because I used to be like super shy. Like, I would be that kid where people told me to speak louder in the class, and I was literally super shy. So I'm just trying to make new friends. Now, one of the most important things that I am trying to achieve is to being more consistent in uploading and posting content that I like. I'm not only going to try to post on YouTube, I also want to be active on TikTok. Instagram, I don't really care about, but I do want to post like cute content that I like, because I feel like my Instagram is boring. Because yeah, I post pictures of myself that I like, but I also wanted to post like photo dumps, just cute random pictures. So that's my goal for Instagram. TikTok, I want to just be more active and just post my fashion stuff on there. And then YouTube, I just want to be consistent, like not miss a week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, school starting soon again, and that's usually what gets me off track. But regardless of whether I post or not, I always love YouTube. And just growing up, I've always loved editing, so I know I won't get tired of it. It's just the coming up with the video part that gets me. But I am learning just to post content for myself and what I like to film, and not post anything that just isn't appealing to me. Because once I start doing videos that I don't really care about, I don't want to edit it, and then that just goes on to me not posting consistently. Now, another thing that I didn't put on my vision board, but I know it's just always in the back of my head, is trying new makeup looks. I realized last year that I haven't been doing much like cool eyeshadow looks, and I'm like, I kind of miss that. I've recently done like 2 different eyeshadow looks and I was obsessed. I loved it. So I'm thinking about getting back into like creative looks, even if it's just for fun. I just want to have like at least more than 3 hobbies so I don't get bored around the house. And speaking of hobbies, I also want to get back into painting. I miss it, and I've realized that I've lost my touch and I rarely paint anymore. I need to buy new white paint actually, but other than that, that's the only thing that's stopping me right now, because I use white paint for almost everything. I completely forgot to mention that along with consistently uploading, I do want to get an actual vlogging camera and a good editing software for my laptop, because I do everything on my phone and I feel like it takes up a lot of storage, and I just want better quality videos. Not like this isn't bad quality, and not like you need good quality to make a good video, but I feel like I just really need that transition just to change the look of my channel. So I'm really hoping to buy a camera, even if it's like a little cheap one that has good quality. I am fine with. Also, the one thing that I knew was my fault that I didn't do last year was to start reading books. I did not do it once. I didn't even pick up a book, nothing of the sort. But I want to get into reading, and not just books in English, but also in Spanish, because I'm already fluent in Spanish, but I feel like any person who lives in the United States, they use English on the day-to-day lives. Even knowing fluent Spanish, at least to me, I sometimes stutter with some words or I forget some words. Even though I have full-on conversations with my mom in Spanish, I just feel like I could be better. And reading books in Spanish, I feel like would really help me. I don't really have a set number of how many I want to read. Definitely more than 10, because I'm low-key a slow reader. And I think part of the reason is because I don't read. And then just in general, like when I'm reading, I am just reading the words and not thinking about what's happening. You know what I mean? So I feel like by reading, it would just really help me grasp what's actually in the storyline. But I love movies because you can like see and visualize everything. But when I'm reading a book, I can't visualize anything. Like it's just words and it's dark. Like I think that's part of the reason why I really am drawn to movies, because I can just see everything, and like cinematography is beautiful, writing is beautiful, but I just can't imagine anything in books. And like sometimes I have to like force myself to see something even though I don't see anything, if that makes sense. Because as humans, we know what the action of running is. I know what running is, but I can't see it in my head. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have that problem, but I feel like that's why I have trouble reading books. Moving on to my next goal, I want to have a good skincare routine, because last year, my skin has never acted up so badly. I was literally on the verge of like crying because I never had skin problems, like only a few pimples here and there. So I do want to try some new skincare products, just seeing what works best, and I just want to have something that's like consistent, because right now I'm running out of some products that I need to rebuy, but I also at the same time let that run out so I can buy everything at once and try just a completely new skincare line. Another goal of mine that I think is kind of silly, but I've realized that I've just been listening to the same music over and over, so I want to try to expand my music taste and just listen to new artists, popular or not popular, it doesn't matter, just music that I like within any genre. Anytime I'm like in my car listening to music, it's literally the same songs that I listened to over years. That needs to change, because I've realized that I haven't extended my music taste for like probably 3 years. I listen to new music here and there, but it's only like one song every like 6 months. If anyone has some recommendations, I'm all ears, I'm open. I also forgot to mention, aside from trying to eat more healthy, I also want to extend my food palette and trying new foods. I've been doing that recently, but sometimes I'm still hesitant, and I feel like just trying new foods, regardless whether I like it or not, gives me a new experience. And growing up, I've been picky, and just the past couple of years, ever since I started dating Mason, actually, we would go out to eat and I would try new things and they wouldn't be bad. So I feel like that's a very realistic goal.
It's because I told her to grow up if she's gonna be dating me.
But yeah, really hoping to try a lot more new food this year. Another one that may be a little surprising is baking cute little aesthetic cakes. You know, the ones, I'm gonna put them up here. These, I want to try to make those. Anytime I see someone post those cakes, they just look very cute. I just want to try to achieve that and start doing it as like a little side thing, because I already like baking to begin with. Cooking's not my thing, but baking, I actually really enjoy that. I not only want to like make them like out of the box, I actually want to do it from scratch. Just learning how to decorate, because I feel like that's like really fun, especially someone with creative artistic abilities. I know icing's really hard to work with. It should be fun. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I do want to try that. And finally, my last resolution that's at the top of my list is just to enjoy and romanticize my life. I feel like this past year, I didn't go out as much. I usually stayed in my room. So by just setting these goals and looking back at this video, I feel like that's really going to motivate me. And I do have a lot more little goals that I want to achieve. So fingers crossed all of this happens, even if it's just trying it once. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Bye.